Welcome to Reading Literature Quest 4. By the end of this quest, you will be able to determine the meaning of figurative language in a text. So what exactly is figurative language? We use figurative language whenever we describe something by comparing it with something else. The use of figurative language allows us to play with words and use expressions that have a meaning beyond what we actually say. It also helps us as readers by creating images in our mind while we read. So why is learning about figurative language important? I've got a great example for you. This morning, one of my friends called me and I could barely hear her. She said that she must have a frog in her throat and that she felt as sick as a dog. Now we know that what she was really saying was that she had a sore throat or lost her voice and that she was very, very sick. It's important to understand what figures of speech such as these mean, so we ensure that we understand what people are saying or what we read. The reading strategy you'll be using in this quest is visualization. When you visualize, you create a picture or image in your mind while you read. Throughout the stories in this quest, look for phrases or sentences the authors use that you can really picture. It may even include some figurative language. Some of the stories you'll be reading in this quest include classics like Casey at Bat and Alice in Wonderland. At the end of this quest, you will select an excerpt or scene from one of the texts you read and create a keynote presentation detailing the mental image you saw in your mind and describe that meaning in your own words. So, while you're working on this quest, try to be mindful of images that are created while you read. Here's an example of what your performance task could look like. Look at the poem titled Edible by Jacqueline Sweeney. While reading this poem, one particular line stuck out to me. My socks are cottage cheese. When I think about the phrase cottage cheese socks, I picture socks with lots of holes in them. I hope you have fun determining the meaning of figurative language in a text.